Hi everyone, welcome to our second Mama Bear Soul Care Sunday chat. I think I'm really going to love sharing with you guys in this way. I'm really excited about today's topic, which is all about journaling. As many of you know, my focus and work has often been sharing mindfulness with families in ways that you can share mindfulness with your children through activities and games and yoga and songs and meditations and stories. But I really do feel that sometimes we need to back it up a little bit and really just strengthen our own practice as moms so that we can be our best selves and be better able to share with our children, right? So we can't share with them what we don't already have in place in our life. So because of that, I have created a course which we begin tomorrow. It's called Mama Bear Soul Care. It's a 30-day online course journey, and I will be guiding you through 30 days of creating meaningful and beautiful and effective rituals that you can fit into your everyday to really, really nourish your spirit and feed your soul, leaving you feel peaceful and grounded and ready to take on whatever lies ahead. So if that's something that you're interested in, I will include the link here in this post. It starts tomorrow, but I'm actually keeping the registration open through Friday. After that, I think it might be a little bit harder to get caught up if you miss several weeks, and I definitely don't want this to be anything that overwhelms you or causes any stress in your life. So you can sign up from now to Friday, and actually upon signing up you will receive a custom essential oil rollerball blend made by me. Essential oils are a huge part in my self-care practice, and I really want to share the gift of essential oils with you. So you will be receiving that probably within a week or so of registering. So with that being said, let's just go ahead and get started right in. So we're talking about journaling today. Now, journaling maybe something that you already practice, but I hope that you'll get something out of here to maybe take that to the next level. And if you are not journaling, have never journaled, or maybe you simply keep a gratitude journal, I hope that you'll gain something today that you can take with you through the rest of your week and further. So journaling can be a great way to sort things out, to work problems out, write it out. A lot of times when you're going through something and you open your journal and you start writing about it, you can see the answers kind of just come to you through your pen. So it's a great way to sort things out, to find solutions, to really just let go, just dump everything out. It's a great way for you to practice really speaking your truth. It can feel freeing and easy to just write it down on a piece of paper, even though you're not actually talking and sharing that with somebody. You're getting it out. It's a great way to show gratitude, to learn about yourself, and to document life and different things that you're going through in life. And also, it can be used to set intentions for your day and used in your manifestation practice. So let's go ahead and let's talk about ways that we can make this fun, right? So you're going to want to grab a special journal. You can use a notebook. Sometimes I enjoy just using like a spiral notebook because it's so easy to write in. I usually get a full-size one. The pages are good. You have the lines in it. It just makes for very easy writing. But also, there have been times where I've gone to the store and looked for, a journal that really just kind of like speaks to me. You're gonna grab some fun pens and really just make it an experience, right? So one thing I recommend is to get your diffuser going in the space where you're journaling. If you have like a little basket or a sofa or chair, comfy chair that you journal in, you might want to keep a basket right next to it filled with your journals and some fun pens and different things you might need, your essential oils. Keep a diffuser going. Some essential oils that I recommend for while you're journaling is wild orange, rosemary, frankincense, and spearmint, right? So the wild orange is the oil of abundance, and it's very uplifting while calming. Rosemary is very good for focusing and mental alertness, right? You have your spearmint, which which is an oil to really help you share your truth, to speak your truth. And I love just taking the frankincense and rubbing it along my spine, along here, my third eye. Just really set the mood. Grab your coffee, your tea, play some quiet, calming meditation music in the background, and really just make this a fun little ritual that you share and experience every day. Another thing I love about journaling is if you're able to find some time alone to journal, that's really nice. But if not, it's something that you can do while the kids are up and around you, or share with them how to make their own little basket, and just gather all around and just spend like 10 to 15 minutes journaling quietly together. Okay, so let's talk about the different ways that journaling can help you. And I just want to kind of give you some tips and hints and advice so you can see which one speaks to you. Now, your journaling process can look different every single day. You're not always going to follow the same pattern, but I just wanted to share with you the different things that I do, and you can decide which one is speaking to you right now. So I'm also going to, I like to get this written up on a PDF so you can print it and have it and keep it with you, so you don't have to remember everything that we're saying or worry about taking notes if you don't have your paper and pen right next to you. Okay, so one way that I use journaling is to write out a problem, right? So if you are going through something in your life and you're really just having a hard time getting clear on what to do, what path to take, or how you're even going to work it out, just grab your journal and just start writing. Just write your thoughts, your feelings. It's a safe space, right? Like nobody's gonna see it. So you can just really be honest and open and just start writing it out. And often I find that solutions just kind of come. It just happens, and you'll see when you try this. The next way, and I don't practice this too often, this is something kind of that like maybe I'll do for, I don't know, a week here and there, but it's when you wake in the morning, just free write, just open your journal, first thing you do, and just start writing. It's kind of an interesting experience because there's no real goal in mind, and usually when you start writing, you don't even know where it's going to lead to, but just start writing. And I think this is really good for just kind of learning a little bit about yourself and where you're at in your life, maybe what your needs are. And it can help you to know what you need that day and just kind of set your day up for that, right? So the next way I use journaling is brain dumping. And there's a few different ways I do this. One way is oftentimes at night in bed, you might feel like you have so much going on in your mind, maybe something you didn't do, something you don't want to forget about the next day, just all these things. Your kids have to take something to school and you didn't get it prepared. So you can just dump all this out, because when you're laying in bed at night and you're going to sleep, there's really nothing you can do about it anyway, right? So just get it all out, dump it all out, just kind of let it go, and know that that will be there for you in the morning to go to and help you do the things that maybe are on your mind. Okay, another way to do that is to get your worries out, right? If you're having trouble sleeping because you're worried about something, just write it out, right? And just know that you need your sleep, and while you're sleeping, nothing can be done. So unless you're going to get up and actually work on the solution right now, just write it out and close your eyes and go to sleep. It will be there for you in the morning. And I know if you're like me, I'm always thinking a little bit clearer in the morning, right? You get a fresh new start, and some of that worry's actually been lifted. Oh, another way I brain dump too, for all you moms who may be like running your own business or creative types, I sometimes just have all these ideas in my head of all these things I want to do, all these courses I want to create, all these ideas are just constantly downloading, and you can't do them all at once, but you don't want to forget them. So sometimes I'll just do like a brain dump, right, of all the things that I have on my mind, all the ideas that I have, all the things that I want to do. Just get it out and write it down. That is very helpful to me. So another way that I use journaling is with a gratitude journal. And this is something that I usually keep separate. So I have a journal where I just write out all these things. Every day looks different. And then I have a separate journal for gratitude. And what I do for that is every day, usually in the evening, I'll write down 5 things that I'm grateful for. It can be from that day. It can be life in general. Some days it's very specific and I've had like this wonderful day and I'm just feeling so grateful. And other days it may look like I am so thankful that I have this couch to sit down and write in my gratitude journal, or I am so thankful for the clean water to drink. It just depends. But in expressing your gratitude and having this gratitude journaling practice, it kind of opens your eyes to really all the wonderful things, all the beauty that you're surrounded by every day, all throughout your day. And it really does change your perspective and gives you a little bit of a mind shift. It's really, really a beautiful thing. And I highly recommend that if you do nothing else, to start your gratitude journal. Another way to journal is to answer prompts. Pinterest is a great place to get started with this. They have a lot of printable prompts, a lot of ideas. I actually just started a board on Pinterest for this. If you would like to, actually I'll post a link to that too, and if you'd kind of like to join in on that with me, I can add you to the board, and you can share the things that you find, and we can kind of collaborate on that. So journaling prompts, you can just kind of, there's seasonal prompts, there's specific prompts for different like situations that you might be going through in your life. And it's a great way if you're sitting down with your journal and you don't know where to start and you don't know where to write, and the free writing kind of isn't like feeling right to you, give yourself a prompt and just write it out. Okay, so another way to use journal is to write and document during a certain situation. Now, I haven't used this all that much, but say if you're moving or you're traveling or your child is going through a phase that you want to keep documented. Obviously there's like photo albums and scrapbooks, but this is just kind of a way to share your feelings throughout the process. So you can go back and look at it, or just to have a way to kind of like share your thoughts and feelings through whatever it is that you're going through. Let's see, I'm just gonna take a look at my notes real quick. I'm gonna make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Oh, okay, so here's a big way that I use journaling is to set intentions for the day using affirmations and using it for like attracting abundance and your manifestation process. So I am really big into like setting intentions at like the beginning of the month, the beginning of the week, maybe even sometimes it's something that I would do daily. And I just write out my intention. How do I want to feel? Who do I want to be? How do I want to behave? And just kind of set it up in a sentence or 2-sentence intention and write that in my journal. And then around that, I kind of write affirmations to help me remember to get that way, to get to that point. And affirmations are a lot of times for me, they're just I am statements. I am statements that things that you either want to happen, things that help you feel a certain way. And I can give you some examples of this in the PDF as well. Another thing that you can do for journaling, and I'm going to have to wrap this up quick because I see that my phone is about to go out on me, but is to write as if what you desire is already here. So write in the present tense. Think about some goals or things that you want to bring into your life, and write about how you would feel. Don't forget to include your feelings if these goals were already in your life. And we talked about writing out positive I am statements that can go along with that. And write out your ideal day, including everything from the moment you woke up, from the time you go to bed. Just write out what your ideal day would look like. So for your journal, just other things to kind of make it fun real quick is decorate, draw, make it your own, right? Like some people add stickers or washi tape, or sometimes maybe you just want to draw, just let some creative expression out. But I do encourage you to start a journaling practice. It's just been really beneficial and helpful to me. And it's really just been kind of eye-opening. And I hope that you will take a moment to share with us too, if you decide to start a journaling practice, what you gain from it, why you love it. And I will see you guys next Sunday.